Hey everyone, it's Soundwave884 here, and to continue on with Sunstreaker Week, this video today we'll be looking at G1 Sunstreaker. Now let's get to it.
Hey boys, we're gonna be movie stars! Yeah!
Alright, so now we're going to take a look here at G1 Sunstreaker, and yes, this is my original. I'd get, of course, I think his mold broke, so you're not going to make any reissues of this guy anyway. I do think you can find some knockoffs on eBay. I'm not positive. So this is my original from the 80s, and yes, you will notice a lot of sticker and chrome wear. This here is now yellow, like his paint job. So, and chrome wear on his spoiler as well. Still says cool knock. So, as you can tell, the official MP mimics this somewhat. I believe it doesn't have this sticker down here though. I think it goes more of a yellow look on the very front of the grill. Don't drop them. So we'll take a look at them from all angles. This is the side view. And of course we got the head on front, the other side, and the back. And of course you notice he doesn't have the regular Lamborghini back, like Sideswipe. But the cartoon did try to emulate this look with the little circles you see here on each side. They've used that for his headlights, and these are actually for his shoulder, the shoulder missiles, the plugs. But in size comparison with Sideswipe, I believe Sideswipe might be a tad bit wider. They're about the same length. I think Sideswipe kind of goes out because you know Sunstreaker has more of a square, straight here, whereas Sideswipe has the bumper sticks out and comes in at more slope on the sides, whereas Sunstreaker's pretty straight up. So yeah, compare. It likes to peek out there. Compare these guys in vehicular mode. You can see the similarities. You can see the differences. And this is a reissue Sideswipe. Just letting you know. I never had Sideswipe as a kid, and either this way I get a nice shiny pretty one. And he still has a diecast. His feet are all diecast. He is very heavy. The reissue Sideswipe. And of course Sunstreaker does have diecast as well, and it's down here in his feet as well. Yeah. So we are going to transform this bad boy into vehicular mode. To robot mode. Excuse me. So we're in vehicular mode. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, without breaking this guy, I've got to be very careful with him, as I'm going to extend his legs. A slid here. He slides down. And then his feet are on this little, you want to lift that up and pull this out. Pull his feet out all the way. See, do the same with this one. Yeah, I got kind of rocket. That way his feet can go up on the sides here, like that. So first, his legs are now done, and this is more like his heel spur, and that's why it keeps him balanced in the back. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take his arms. They're back here in the back. I'm going to pull them out. There are these little tabs. It's hard to see them, but see the little tab there in the black. It goes in little peg holes, or it's a peg. It goes in little peg holes on his arms. See. If I break this guy on camera, I will cry. Because it would be a crying shame. Okay, and his arms hinge out. And you see where the red on the side of the vehicle mode now becomes the red on his shoulders. And why some fans of Sunstreaker want the red on the shoulders. You got that. Next thing you want to do is you lift this little hood up. And it pretty much takes his whole body. And I'll put this in the back here. You're going to close this down. And his head flips up. Voila. You have Sunstreaker. Mine doesn't. I got it to his feet now, so try to work out a balance here on him. Then being G1, all the pieces are separate. So you take his fist and you plug it into his forearm, and do the same with the other side. This is going more for his cartoon look. I believe the Toys box art shows him with one of his missiles in there. We take these little things and they go on his shoulders like so. And there you go, G1 Sunstreaker. And I believe he had no weapon. Trying to get his head to stay up. I'm not sure if he's broken or not in any places. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've really transformed this guy. He's just been in storage until a few years ago when I just got him out like this and just stuck him on the shelf. So it's the first time I've properly transformed him in a while. And you see where this being little things they just spin around, and it has this little mechanism to fire. It just sort of falls out. I don't know if it had the mechanism disabled to where it didn't shoot way off, or if it still actually shot back in the 80s when I owned this, when I first got him in. So this is Sunstreaker in rebatch mode, and you can see he very much resembles, I mean, he's not nowhere near anatomically. People go by aesthetics. I don't like the aesthetics, don't look good, you know. Seriously. When you're saying this looks perfect, I will beg to differ with you. So, yeah. He does look a little wonky in robot mode, but a lot of G1s, robot mode sort of suffered somewhat because they were going for like accurate vehicle modes on some of these more so than the robot. And since he had a custom vehicle mode, I believe is what they called it. So, yeah. Now we're going to transform him back to vehicle mode. Not much to really show off of these guys. You know, you can see roundabout. Man, he's hollow. Hasbro's all no, sir. So we'll just take his hands out. Like so. Peel off his missiles. And I'm going to put him back into car mode. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and lower his feet down. I'm going to lift this piece up, bring this black piece through and around. And I think it needs to have another piece on. I don't know. It was like something I broke. I could see a score mark from the plastic. I'm going to put it between his legs into his crotch and close that down. And I need to push his feet together. I'm going to hold his leg here so I don't push too hard and break any kind of plastic. Because like I said, his feet are die cast. Now I want to close them back up. Then his arms. So they have these peg holes. There's a peg here and a peg here, and that's where his arms will go. And I believe it doesn't really matter which arm you put where, because they have holes on both sides of the arm to go either way. So I guess that'd be more or less your preference. And he's already back in vehicular mode. And now we'll compare him with his Combiner Wars counterpart. Just to show off any similarities. This is updated, the newest Sunstreaker via the Combiner Wars. Totally yellowness is brighter. This one's more of a yellow-orange. Totally different car mode overall, while trying to stay similar. Back view. Yeah. Doesn't want to stick back. I kept the spoiler, kept the air intakes. And you can see they try to, redo this red, and then the figure here, they give them the red on the side of the car. So yeah. So this is our newest version of Sunstreaker for from Hasbro. Beat up the camera, why don't you? So that was a G1 Sunstreaker review here in Sunstreaker week. And it'll probably be less than a week here because I don't have very many Sunstreaker figures to actually review. I have the G1, I have the Combined Awards that you saw here. I do have the Generations, which I guess would be Classics or Universe, whichever one when he came out. And I do have Bad Cube Sun Surge. And those will be the ones I will be reviewing. I used to have the Alternator Sunstreaker. He was still sealed in a box, but I needed money and my wife was pregnant with her 4th child, so I sold his ass. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until next one, peace out.